Look at that, right on the mark. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Silver TH? Amar, what's up? Hey. Blue Rodent? Wait, the Blue Rodent? Oh my goodness. What's up, Pumpkin Pro? What's up, Gale? Solid Snook, Cosmic, Seaside. Max, Wheat, good to see ya. Real deal, good to see ya as well. We're gonna do some practice, then we're gonna jump right into, what's the thing called? All stories, any percent. Blue Rodent. I also don't have any water, but we're just gonna hope I don't get thirsty and call it good. Apologies for being a little late. Had to take care of the dog. Let's get the warm-up music going. Hopefully it just works right away and I don't have to think about it too much. But we're gonna find out. Turn the music off here. And just work. Just work. Let's go, baby. Gotta get nice and comfy here as we practice through the game. Nice.
Yeah,
Fill up with the 44, bro. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for taking care of dogs. I do my best. Unfortunately, I'm only really good at taking care of one dog, but he is well taken care of, probably. Good to see you too, Gail. Happy Monday, everyone? I think it's Monday. I don't know. When you do the same thing every single day, it all really bleeds together. Oh, right, I have to grab. It's not just a jump. I'll be background noise? Oh, I'm honored. Enjoy your schoolwork, for what it's worth. Tuesday for 17 minutes? By my count, it's 18. Yep, Can't believe you tried to swindle me like that. Wrong by a whole minute. Can't believe it. Hope you guys are doing well. Enjoyed your weekend. I was thrown around the parks for a weekend. Those who are longtime viewers know that Haley gets the summer fever nice and big. Nice big summer fever, which means lots of walking, lots of parking, lots of scootering. Facebook Marketplace got us 2 Razor scooters for $10, and yeah. So I hurt quite a bit from all our outdoors activities, but it was fun. Excited for the next P-06 patch? Well, good thing it's not getting a new patch. It's going to be getting an update at some point in life. Maybe. We'll have to see. Oh, did I shuffle?
Good job.
Oh, I did shuffle. Let's go, baby.
I'll go on ahead.
Oh, the blue rodent. My bad, my bad. Your middle name's Ron. Your first name... could you give me your first name, last name, full address, and the funny 3 numbers on the back of your credit card? Also, what's your mother's maiden name? Out of curiosity. No particular reason. It's just, you know, something I do with all my viewers. What's up, Crab? How's it going? Part of the entry initiation. Yeah, trust me, bro. I mean, has a man in a Hawaiian shirt ever steered you wrong before? Don't answer that. Me and the boys have got a Minecraft World too. It's been a lot of fun. With the 50 stream streak, real deal. You crazy, bro. Thank you. Keeping it alive. Let's go, dude. The best character mod in P-06? None. I like them vanilla. Yo, what's up, Margo? Not much, man. Just practicing up. You know, the usual. Then we're gonna do some all sorties runs. Or, sorry, stories. Oh, I messed up that word. Also, if you weren't here last week, starting in May, so giving you guys enough time for all those folks in school to get out of their pesky studies, is I'm going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon. More details coming later. But we're going to be playing lots of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I hear some folks like around here. And of course, we're gonna have sub goals and stuff. Considering it's debatable on what's actually a mainline game and what isn't, I'm not gonna say every mainline game. I get that much. You know, I've just been grinding P-06 for years, man, and you know, you just gotta be really good. CD be one of them? We'll see. I mean, I guess if you want to see a mediocre game, I can play it. I didn't realize that this playlist kind of has the Bullet Station sweep, because it has Bullet Station and Egged Albatross. Will Megavix be part of it? If you want to see good gameplay. You respect my opinion? Respecting opinions is so normalized, man. Could you just, like, not respect my opinion? I did see that Chaos translated the game into Spanish, which the honest answer is I don't care, but good for him. Why do hate Frontiers? Oh, don't worry. I have a very curated answer when I get asked this question. It's boring. Boring gameplay loop. Unfinished game. Don't like how Sonic controls. Don't like the bosses. Combat's stiff. I couldn't even get through my first playthrough without farming Biggs fishing. Has like 2 minutes of gameplay? Great. What's up, Goku? Certainly not the worst that Sonic has produced, but it's not, like, amazing. Oh, that's rich coming from the guy that likes Sonic 06. Said some guy who thinks I play Sonic 06. Oh, what's up, Goku? I don't blame for the confusion because P-06 has done like a Men in Black memory wipe on some people that think that this is anywhere close to the quality of the original game. Yo, what's up, Volt? Happy Moon Day. Yeah, generally those comments just come from, like, someone who's, like, never commented on a short before or something. Farming some free internet points, because obviously being cynical toward the content creator always gives you free jollies. For some. Nothing like making fun of the guy on the webcam. Yeah, I couldn't use YouTube for my playthrough, considering I played Frontiers literally the moment it came out. There weren't many guides. Not that I particularly find using a guide in the first place fun for a platformer. Maybe I'll rebrand it as playing through a bunch of Sonic games, because, like, I'll release the list, and it'll be like, well, why isn't this included? Or, why is this included? It's not mainline. Ah, that's true, Jay. What's up, bro? Happy Monday, man. You can do every game available on Steam, but that would include all of the Game Gear games. Fishing as Frontiers is fun. About as fun as a QuickTime event in Sonic Unleashed, I guess. Yep, and that's the same thing we've been saying about Frontiers since the beginning. I can't deny that I soaked in all my validation when I had been saying, like, negative-ish things about Frontiers since it came out, and then slowly but surely, like, the whole common discourse around the game started to align with what I had said since the beginning. It felt nice. But it also sucked. Also happened with Dark Beginnings, where I made fun of how Shadow looked in, like, the final image, and I got yelled at for it. And now I see it as, like, a profile picture every day. And I don't think they're doing it because it looks cool. Being right doesn't really give me jollies anymore. Well, I'm not even saying that Frontiers being mediocre is right. I'm just saying that what I said about the game started to align with what people were perceiving the game as. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not holding boost for 3 hours in Forces. It's only holding boost during the modern Sonic stages, which makes up about 45 minutes of the 2-hour runtime of the game. We also have to play horrible classic Sonic and Avatar stages as well. Don't you worry, there's gonna be variety. What's up, Pedrux? How you doing, bro? What's up, Visionary? What future would I like to see from Sonic regarding gameplay? Ooh, man, I've never answered that question before. What I would love for Sonic Team to do is to iterate on the good stuff they did in Frontiers and Shadow Gens. So essentially, give us more refined Shadow Gens controls with the return of spear gliding in some way. So, like, you could easily swap out the Chaos Spear with Sonic's Whirlwind Kick from Frontiers to do the same shit. And give us big open 3D levels like Kingdom Valley 1 and Chaos Island 1, and 2D levels like Sunset Heights 2. My Sonic game I would love to see in the future is a game with P-06's controls that takes the design philosophy of 06's Kingdom Valley Section 1, 06's Tropical Jungle Section 2, and I'd say to not pull from 06, like Red Mountain Section 1 from Sonic Adventure. Great stage, a lot of openness, all that. Would be fantastic. My thoughts on QTEs and Unleash? They're trash. Next question. Answered that one before I could finish Chip's QTE in the final boss. Oh man, we are just running through them. Happy Monday, everybody. The Sonic-a-thon isn't just limited to, like, official games. I'm gonna be using mods to, like, the baseline is using mods to make it more entertaining and or just, like, pleasing to watch. Like, I'm going to be using the Dreamcast conversion mod for Sonic Adventure. But I'm gonna limit my mod usage to stuff that's, I think, strictly necessary for viewership value. Or just ease of having it, like, I already have Sonic 1 Forever, so I'll just play Sonic 1 via Sonic 1 Forever. I also don't really want to play Forces Overclocked again. Yeah, that's great, man. Okay, 11 minutes. We can do one more Shadow stage. Am I gonna play the story of a game? You'll have to wait and see, man. Nice.
Long time no see.
What is this? Again? Are you asking why do- wait, what? Yo, Verge! Good to see you, man. I was talking about you last stream. It had been a while. Thank you for the Prime for 19, dude. How you been? Welcome back. Oh, trust me, I know what the storybook games are. That's kind of a weird way to phrase the question, I think, because you're asking me if I align with thinking that mods, like, saved the game. Like, that's sort of a... It's a leading question, not necessarily in, like, a bad way. But it's less about asking for my thoughts and more seeing if I align with a particular agenda, if that makes sense. I don't really like answering questions like that. Because it feels less like you want my actual thoughts and more like you're looking for something else. I don't know, we'll have to see. So many questions. We still got a month, guys. We still got a month. Been well, man. Hope you have been well, too. Regarding the storybook games, I only dig so far into the Sonic crap pile. No, I know. But this is where I get to do the fun thing, is that, I know that it's, like, just common in the gaming community that the moment something gets announced, you want to find out all of the information possible and hopefully find some leaks and rumors and shit. But because it's my event, I get to just withhold all the information. Because nobody else knows it. Yo, what's up, Joss? How's it going? What'd you miss in the last 3 months? A lot of commentated P-06 gameplay. And some other things, probably. Good thing I have 2 YouTube channels where you can easily catch up on what's been going on, eh? Mighty convenient how that works out, right? I think it's like exclamation mark YouTube, Pedrux. Well, Reignition isn't finished. But let's be honest, who wants to see Secret Rings? Like... A lot of people, I think. See, that's what you think. But having been in content creator land for a long time, the idea of doing things sounds a lot cooler than actually doing them. So, you know. My favorite adventure era zones, I guess. Red Mountain for SA1. Final Rush for SA2 or Metal Harbor. Bullet Station for Heroes and Kingdom Valley. Section 1 specifically for 06. But if I get to be real nitpicky, Flame Core, probably. Wait, what was that? I want to see Secret Rings, I just don't want to play them? True. Well, here's the big thing. If some of you folks are newer and weren't here for the last subathon or like just in general event that I do, what I like to do is 2 weeks before the event starts, I send out a Google form for you guys to like vote and suggest stuff. So if you're like, I want to see a particular game, that form may just aid you in that. So you gotta stick around for when I release the form. Suggest-a-thon again. Thankfully with Sonic, most games are within the 3 to 4 hour range, so... We'll be moving through things at a pretty good clip. Also, what's up, Malik? How's it going? Unless it's like the Olympic Games? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't besmirch the Olympic Games, bro. I don't know, we'll have to see. Mario and Sonic? Uh-oh. Mario's finding his way in. Hasn't finished all the sub-goals? Look, bro, I'm a level with you. It's not good for business for me to stop an entire week and suffer my way through the Hollow Knight games and Metroid X Fusion. It was definitely a mistake, and hopefully I have a way to repay. Is that I will do those eventually, but... probably not for a while. Excuse to play Mario Galaxy again? For Mario Galaxy 1. I would. Galaxy 1 is so good, yeah. If I were to change, or sorry, I guess, if I were to swap out a stage in Sonic Generations, it would easily be Seaside Hill for Egg Fleet. Which pains me to say because Seaside Hill Modern is like the best boost level we've ever gotten. But Hedgehog Engine 1 boost would just fit so perfectly for Egg Fleet. Like zooming across all the battleships and then literally like the conveyor belt to blow up the ship would have been perfect. Not entirely certain how you would have done Classic, but Egg Fleet Modern would have gone so hard that I'm really sad that they missed the opportunity for it. Did you play Free Riders? I have played Free Riders, and it's mediocre. So that must be a peak of a very small mountain. Yeah, thematically, Asteroid Coaster would have made a lot of sense where it is, but Planet Wisp is probably the most iconic from Colors at the time. Just like how I've talked about before, that Crisis City made the most sense at the time. I'm glad we didn't get Egg Fleet and Shadow Gens, because I don't think it would have done it justice if we got it. What's another one? You know, let me do Crisis City, because... what would I consider Sonic Slop on YouTube? I don't know. I'm sure some people think that my shit is Sonic Slop. I don't particularly, like, go out of my way. Why'd you redact the message? I already read it out loud. Oh, man. Anyway, I don't, like, particularly go out of my way to put down other creators unless I think they do something, like, that's genuinely stupid and would like to see better.
Nice.
Yo, Crim! Dude, what's the old heads coming back? How you doing? Thank you for the 25. What's Sonic Slop? I don't know. I don't really interact with Sonic on YouTube. This beautiful channel's considered Sonic Slop. Well, slop is now, like, one of those words that's just used for, I don't like this thing that I'm looking at. I would say that it's probably still used in a more accurate way than a lot of other words like toxic and woke are, in my opinion. I don't think what I do is particularly difficult to replicate. What I think, or at least what I hope is difficult to replicate in my case, is the soul that's behind everything I create. Whether it's just a funny 10-second short for the sake of getting, you know, making you laugh, or, you know, 20 minutes of me passionately talking about what I would like this series to do and be better with. Like, to have it all be entertaining and provide some value in some way is the best I can do. Or whether you're here on stream and I go on some tirade about my life experiences and it helping you is the best I can do. What's up, Chris? How was your weekend, man? Unfortunately, I gotta stop this banger. Gun Fortress is so good. It's one of Sonic's best songs, for sure. You saw so many of them? I thought there was one. I'll get to your question in a second there, Tristan. All right, let's get going. All stories, 80%. Thank you. My singing career begins Monday, March 27th, or whatever it is.
Nice.
Yo, Gale, thank you for the gift sub, man. Directly to Hex Hub. Hey. Nice, nice, nice. So what recommendations do I have for speedrunning any Sonic game? Now, this is going to be a long answer because I'm weird and quirky, so I have to give my weird and quirky long answer, is that I don't like speedrunning. I know, shock, appall, gasp, back in your chair. Oh my goodness, how could this be such a thing? Let me explain. So, I personally don't like speedrunning games. I enjoy playing through games casually. It's just that P-06, like, is my business. It's what I do. And it just so happens that the source of infinite content for a majority of Sonic games is speedrunning. And it just so happens that P-06 perfectly aligns with my ideal when it comes to speedrunning, which is kind of something you're already meant to do with Sonic games anyway, since you're kind of, you know, supposed to play games over and over again and get better at them. That speedrunning is just kind of the extreme of that. And I just like P-06 in that the speedrun of it is play the game well with a few tricks that you find under the surface to just go a little bit faster and not like insanely crazy major glitches. No hate against that type of speedrunning, just not my my type of cuisine, my type of variety, my type of thing I like to indulge in with my life. Therefore, my answer when it comes to recommendations for a game to speedrun is I would argue that most people who have speedrun Sonic games would suggest that you pick a level and you just play it over and over and over and over again until you get really good at it. I half agree with that because I think it's good to take like a little bite size. Also, what's up, Beats? How's it going? To take a little bite size of the game and you get to, you know, get really good at it and good at it and good at it. But what I've seen happen time and time again is people who IL, it's called ILing, you take an individual level, is I've seen people be like, all right, I've practiced all these levels. Now let me do a full game run. And then they get into the level, 30 seconds passes, they make one mistake, and then boom, they're like, fuck it, I gotta restart because I messed up. And then it sort of spirals into a sequence of they can never get a full game run going because they just are so used to doing the ILs that they keep messing up and just keep restarting over and over again and eventually just get sick of it. So, my recommendation, no matter how bad it is, just turn on the game, P-06, like, your first time running through it might be like 40 minutes, like pick Sonic's story or your favorite hedgehog and just play through the game. And then, you know, look up speed runs, see what you could do better in certain stages, and just keep doing it over and over again. Because the most important rule of speed running is hitting the tricks. The second most important rule is knowing what to do if you miss them. But if you're doing ILing over and over again, you don't get the chance to build that muscle of improvisation. Which I think is the most fun part about watching a person speedrun a game. Because if I wanted to see the game ran absolutely perfectly, I'd just watch a task. And that's my very long-winded answer. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, stone gems out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam, check and dive part along with us, and let's rave. I was on a scary app and someone used the same content from months ago and then used it again months later. So you just mean like repost? People have been reposting since TikTok became famous. You can technically say that I reposted just on a different platform. I've also reposted like my first, I think 100 fact shorts I reposted because they didn't have subtitles, so I made subtitles for them. Because Sally Acorn was made for a TV show. I can't remember if she appeared in the comics or the TV show first. I think it was the comics. I don't know if she's owned by that one guy and his whole situation, but if it's true, that's probably why. If not, she's just kind of an irrelevant character anyway. That has probably been replaced by other comic characters.
If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Gotta have a YouTube chat now? Yep, I've been multi-streaming. It's a really nice way to have everything archived.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs. Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact.
Okay, I don't have any rings, so this is a little daredevil-y. Woo! Jeepers. Creepers, that was scary. Nice. I see, sci-fi. Sally definitely appears in the Archie comics. I know that for certain. Because when I was a kid, I owned volumes 1 through 10, and she's very much there. Yeah, that laser wall is very scary. It sucks that you can fit through it.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
Yeah, I get that. You can always have the stream open on YouTube and have the YouTube chat popped out. Now, I know because I was sent it multiple times that, like, the Twitch CEO or someone said they're not really enforcing the multiple chats on screen. Let's get the 360! Whoo! But one, for some reason, every single multi-streaming program with a multi-chat only, what is it? It only connects to my main channel, which, like, obviously I'm not going to stream to my main channel. This is called the Stelmo Show after all, so the Stelmo Show should be on the Stelmo Show. Except for a few things that I have in mind, but because, like, to even stream on my second channel, I have to do a workaround within, like, the multi-streaming OBS thing that I use. Because it just connects to my main channel only. But even if I could, because of how much more unregulated YouTube chat is, I don't know if I'd want to have it on screen anyway. So if you want to talk, definitely recommend coming over to Twitch. Just making an account. Whoa. Thankfully, this is still doable, because there are 4 enemies there. I only lost a second and a half there. That's not too bad. Oh, see you later, Chris. Oh, that's not enough. Wow, that was a whole lot of garbo. I even practiced this one. Oh yeah, things that happened the last 3 months. I got a new chair. The company at Boolies was like, "Hey, you want to try out our chair?" And I was like, "Sure." And they were like, "Can you make a short on it?" And I said, "Sure." And they're currently checking the short now. It's a very nice chair, though. Like when I casually play games or what I'm doing right now?
Here comes a billboard.
Because what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to beat pretty much all the content of P-06 as quickly as possible.
Jump.
See you later, Pumpkin.
Yeah.
But I suppose you could say it's for the jollies.
That was incredible.
Yo, nice. What's the Yuji Naka theory?
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground.
Yeah, 99% of making a microphone work is just the technology around it.
Whoa. Are you all coming out to say hi?
Or the technique around it, not the technology around it. But I guess, in part, it's the technology around it. Environment also plays a huge factor. My original streaming setup was the best sound dampening I ever had. I could make literally any microphone sound fucking amazing.
Piece of cake. No sweat. Cool. It's raining fire.
G4? What are we talking about?
Let's head into the volcano.
I don't think anything needs to be added to Gravity Sucker. It's a great game. More players. Sonic collabs recently are so random. Like with what's in Crossworlds or something. People believed Yuji Naka was a Nintendo employee trying to sabotage the Sonic series. The fuck clickbait garbage are you watching? Dude literally made it. Five Guys, burgers and fries? Like Rumble? Oh, I haven't followed anything about Sonic Rumble. Game left a terrible, terrible first impression. Do I like Five Guys? Yeah. It's not like I could go eat it every day, because, you know, it's big fat patties of red meat. Time for grass to be touched? Yo, let's go. Care Bears? What about Care... Oh, there are Care Bears in Rumble?
Just made it.
The Smurfs and Care Bears? Crazy. What's wrong with liking Five Guys, Beats? Why? Tell me why I'm not supposed to like Five Guys. Yeah, how's Ninja doing, Grim? You guys, you haven't moved in yet, right? That's coming later this year.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
Does Nega need to be playable? The whole point is he's just the doppelganger of Kai, so... They're all in the purple paint and have fun. A bit too many guys for my... Oh. Oh. I get it. You're a three guys kind of man.
Elise's train is...
Yo, nice.
Gotta speed up.
Let's go, Krim. You don't want it to get too crowded.
Is Elise on board?
Here's Yellow!
I'm almost
Big!
Elise,
Pink!
hang on.
Yellow!
Yeah.
Ooh, those rings were flying for their life right there. Banana. Trying to remember, I thought of a tangent over the weekend that
Made
I wanted to go on stream, but I don't remember what it was. Oh well. Rip that rant video. Not coming. I'll be able to knock out a bunch of rant discussion, whatever you want to call them, videos soon. I got them stocked up. I was very busy. Got a new main channel marketing. What's that? I got a new main channel video coming soon.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that guy.
Have a good night, Doc. You noticed that I was in the red? Where? How to not get bored of gaming? Well, have it intrinsic to being able to live is pretty motivating. But there's nothing wrong with getting bored. Wait, did that new one? I think, what was it, Blue Vivacity took a look at it? Did he also fail it a bunch? I feel like he would have done it. Time to add the tip card that you can change the difficulties in the settings.
Let's rip.
I did play Halo. I played a lot of Halo 1 multiplayer with my brother. You know, funnily enough, with Call of Duty or Halo, I never played through the campaigns. I only played the multiplayer. And for some reason, I was wickedly good at Halo 1 multiplayer specifically. Okay. Guess we're just not doing that. But I would love to play Halo one day on stream.
Happy.
What is it? The Master Chief Collection or something? That has the good ones. Maybe possibly if I were quintuple the size that I currently am. However, we do have cause to celebrate, chat, because both channels collectively crossed 50,000 subs. So thank you all. Whether you're old, whether you're new, it genuinely means the world that I get to be able to do this and provide value to all of you. Whether it's through just being funny Sonic fact man, or advice I've had on my experience, advice I've given rather on my experiences of the world. It means a lot, especially the latter. And someone comes back telling me that, like, what I said has helped them. That's the good shit. That's the human experience right there. What if it's both? I guess that's all right too. What do I feel with this growth? Not much.
Hey, not bad.
But I'm happy we're moving in the green direction rather than the gray. Do you think a sad story happens to Sonic? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Like, would they make a sad Sonic story? Like they have with Shadow. Wow, I can't believe I made that. Honestly, I didn't think I had enough speed. Load up your stomach pogs for Castle Skip. Here we go. For 2D games now, I use an 8-bit DOE. I think it's like an SN90 controller. It's basically like a replica SNES controller. And then for the 3D games, Castle Skip Pog. For the 3D games, I use an Xbox Series X controller. Yo, thanks for all the Pogs Volts. I appreciate it. Keeping the memes alive, folks. I appreciate that. You're what make them fun. But yeah, it's kind of hard to explain because I am very happy with the growth and that there are more and more people that want to keep coming back and and watching what I do. I guess it's kind of I have my own... Well, obviously, like, I have my own extremely high expectations, but setting my own extremely high expectations gives me a long time in order to accomplish them. And for me, it's about the journey instead of the destination. Because once I get to the destination, I'm just gonna set a new journey, you know? But yeah, I hope that eventually I can confidently sit here and say that what I do supports me financially. But it's still pretty fluctuating. So hopefully I can just can continue to provide more value from here on out. And I am exceedingly lucky that I am where I am at the current moment. What's up, Blue Weezer? What's up, Roxas? Doing well, doing well. Happy Monday, everybody.
The battleship will take off any minute.
Bring them back for the Olympics, true. When are we getting the Sonic Mario movie crossover? Humility is honorable? I don't really think I'm that humble. You know, it's funny you say that, because, like, my dad would always tell me how humble I am. It's like, I just do things, you know? I don't really think about, like, how cool I have become. Like, I'd rather just let my actions speak for them, because it means so much more to me that other people think that I'm cool, regardless of whether or not, like, what's cooler to me is other people telling other people that I'm cool, or that they, like, enjoy my presence or something like that, than me, like, trying to force upon them that I'm cool. So I guess that's what humility is. Like, I don't think lowly of myself. I'd say I have pretty high self-esteem. I don't watch your videos or stream. Hey, that means a lot, man. There are a lot of cool people also streaming Sonic right now. Like, I recommend popping open Twitch and popping open a multi-stream that you can do with Twitch Theater, or literally just type, like, multi-Twitch into Google. Because my buddy Emerald right now is doing a subathon. EMERLDD. If one of the VIPs or mods wants to link his channel. We'll probably rate him on Twitch afterward. I guess the least humble thing I can think of is that I believe that what I'm doing is a path to something greater. That's like bigger than me. And it's really difficult to have a giant ego when you feel like you're part of something that's much bigger than yourself, I guess. Oh yeah, C.S. Lewis, that quote. People really like that one. Aquatic Base is a rough stage, because I don't mind when Sonic games make stages that are linear, like this is. I also didn't mean to do that. I just went into autopilot there for a sec. Somehow, when that's not the autopilot that I normally do. Anyway. Like, I don't mind breaking from the norm every now and then in a Sonic stage, and I think the idea of Aquatic Base is, like, it's meant to be a difficult linear stage without multiple pathways. Like, you can't avoid the challenge. It's a challenge you have to go through. But considering that the P-06 and to an extent the original game kind of doesn't care about the increased threat because enemies are so easy to dispose of, kind of lose that, it kind of loses that element of it, I suppose. YouTube chat's just gonna go wherever the wind takes them. Is to play Mega Mix Mania? Let's go, dude. That's huge. Someone else's insecurities? Yeah, that's, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a pet peeve, but I really do hate the line of thinking of, like, if it makes you feel any better. Like, leading with that when somebody feels bad, and it's like, no, putting you down does not make me feel any better. Well, I really hope Emerald enjoys Mega Mix Mania. I'm not entirely sure what he thinks of 2D Sonic, but I hope he likes it, because I like it quite a bit. And I like it when people like what I like. It's good for business. And I guess, you know, general human stuff, too. Which game should be played next rather than a Mania mod? Like, if you want to play a 2D Sonic game that's like Mania, play 3 and Knuckles. He hates it? No! Oh, I recommend playing it and watching my video on it, because it's got some cool facts. I wouldn't necessarily say Fallen Star is a good representation of 2D Sonic. If you haven't played 3 and K but have played Mania, Mania's level design is basically just based off of 3 and K. So, like, play 3 and K. Yo! What's up, Nog? How's it going? What's up, Super Savior Bot? 2316? You know what? That was a bit of a sloppy run. I'm actually surprised by that time. Oh, you have not met Reverie SR. Or Beats to an extent. Beats doesn't like 2D Sonic unless it's an Unleashed, then it's amazing. Doing well, man. Having a good Monday. If you want the authentic experience of 3 and Knuckles... See, I just want to say play the Origins version, but the Origins version, like, it's still 3 and Knuckles, but it's like a worse version of 3 and Knuckles. My recommendation is play Sonic 3 Air, which is a fan enhancement of 3 and Knuckles, but like, you can make it play basically like the vanilla game. 3 Air is also, like, obscenely easy to set up. Wait, your favorite? Sonic 2? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, this is new information for me. Since when? Hold up, let's back it up. Are you telling me you have a nuanced opinion, you motherfucker? That's significantly less fun to poke fun at.
Guess that was all right.
3 and K is just 3 and K put together. It's the original intention for the game.
What a faraway place to set the extraction point.
This is Kingdom Valley. Long ago, there was a royal castle. I wonder why Soliana moved the castle away from here.
The jet glider doesn't have much armor. I need to be careful about running into...
Let me tell you, Beats gets a hoot out of Sonic 3D Blast.
It looks like you need to find 3...
Discord Rich Presence shows him playing it all the time. It's crazy. Like, unbelievably enamored with 3D Blast. I don't understand it, but hey. Best not to question your pleasures.
Laser shots are extremely fast. When they're fired, dodge...
What's a Fally? I don't know what that means.
That's how it's done.
Just not the same without connecting the cartridges. Something that I would like to do at some point in my life.
Let's get going.
You can use this vehicle to get across the lake.
Oh, the Mega Collection version of 3 and K is just Genesis. To my knowledge, the only one with a differing soundtrack is Sonic CD. And, like, yeah, CD Japanese is amazing. No, I know Beats. Neom. Oh, true. It's the DLSS 5 Unreal Engine remake of 3D Blast. My bad.
I think I can knock that structure down.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things to realize. Is when Shadow and Rouge communicate in Kingdom Valley and Wave Ocean in P-06, they have little radio bleeps added to their lines. I don't know where they're from, but I'm sure Chaos can tell me at some point. Or maybe Beats can. You mean this PNG? No! This level was so good. Oh yeah, it could be directly from that cutscene, you're right. That PNG makes me uncomfortable? Good. Oh, hello. Hello. Alright. You need the lore on why I think that Pokemon is cool. I love it ironically and unironically. Like, it reminds me of like a Gen 1 Pokemon design because the Gen 1 Pokemon are just like super simple, obviously. But like, it's really the eyebrows that make it for me. Like, it's an Angry Bird, but not Angry Bird, you know? And that it's like box shaped, like it's so weird. It's trying so hard to not be Rowlet. Yeah, that's the grass starter from Pokemon Wuthering Waves. The Gen 10. Yeah, Mania's dope.
He's always watching.
I'm really disappointed in Pombon, the fire one, because it seems like undershaded. I really like, what is it, Squecko or something? I think it's like Squirt and Gecko combined. What's up, Mayo? Gekua, that's what it is. Oh yeah, dude, get ready for 3 humanoid furry bait starter evolutions. Because God forbid our creatures based on animals evolve into other animals. Like, I think that Pombon is gonna be, like, the most disappointing one. Because I never played Gen 9, but, like, the Gen 9 Firestarter looks sick as fuck. When I adopt a dog and he stands up. Do you know about Purloin Beats? The Pokemon Purloin from Gen 5? It's like a cat-looking thing. Yeah, the lanky cat. So the lore on Purloin is it's a dark type, right? And the lore is that it is a bipedal creature, but it pretends that it's quadruped for being cute, I think. Like for the sake of being cute. Which is funny because it just evolves into a quadruped, so like what's the point? Yeah, Jason's got a pretty good shadow. It sounds very different nowadays, but still good. Obviously.
That was all right.
20 years later. It's kind of amazing how some voice actors and actresses can keep, like, a similar voice going. No, but see, it's the reverse thing, is that the first, the base form is bipedal, and then the evolution is quadruped. Yo, what's up, Silver Future? Getting Paw Patrol and Sonic Rumble? Hey. I'm sure the 5-year-olds playing that game are gonna be losing their shit. Meowth as well? I don't think Meowth... Like, I think Meowth is bipedal because of, like, just the anime and Team Rocket. I don't think that actual Meowth are bipedal, from what I understand. Like, I'm pretty sure that was just an anime thing. No. Actually, in the games, it's bipedal. I guess it's not trying to be deceptive about it. I don't know. What's up, Dasami? Wow, this has been a wonderful flame core. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. I like how I'm doing super well on the stages I didn't practice and terribly on the ones I did. Yeah. People who have supported the project, he has a credits. If you go into the extras menu, there's a credits screen. I show it in pretty much every, like, video essay P-06 video that I make. Like, you mean in a level or something? Like, I guess, but the credits screen, I think, does a pretty good job. You see it when you complete the game. And it's always available in the extras menu. I would say that, like, P-06 of all games goes for that, like, official game feel. Not, like, a game that Sonic Team would make, but I mean, like, just something that somebody would sell, I guess. Which I guess is ironic, since it's not for sale. Yeah, I don't even know how, like, when it comes to, like, Werehog and Darkspine and all that shit, how Jason even kept it straight in his head with all these different forms of Sonic. But that's essentially what Shadow is, too. Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword that people who create fan games, one, they get to be free for everyone to play, but also... another positive is having infinite time to create what you're going to create, since you're not beholden to any deadlines or anything. But then, of course, you know, You release it on the internet, you're subject to scrutiny of a bunch of different people telling you how your project should be, rather than how you want to make it. It's not all bad like that, but you also do make the decision of whether or not to post it on the internet as well.
It looks like their science was pretty advanced.
Yeah, sick.
There must be a switch for the door ahead. Leave this up to me. This is useless.
Become.
Me.
Where have you been the last 20 years?
If I'm not careful, I'll fall. Silver, let's split up and chase our own targets.
Probably the most powerful and craziest invention in human history. Being able to have the entire knowledge base of the species at your fingertips, along with being able to connect with anyone, anywhere, instantly. Almost anywhere, I guess. I wouldn't even call Mega Mix Mania an essential mod to play. It's just a really fucking good one. If you're looking for more 2D Sonic action, I definitely point you that way. But, like, for Mania, there aren't really any must-play mods. The game's just good as is. So, essentially, if you're playing mods for it, you're just getting more of the good rather than, like, a fix or an essential to make the experience better. It's all down to preference at that point. Pretty bad start, but brought it back. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Everyone has to play Sonic CD.
That's a jet glider.
Look, man, you just don't get it like I do. Windows 11 stutter, let's go, baby. Can't have a stream without it.
When this job is over, I want to come back here.
Yeah. I don't remember what they're calling their CD project. It seems a little awkward with, like, Miracle Edition. And granted, the only excuse they need is they want to make it, but... This chair can fold if I break it. Yo, fucking sick, dude. I have never done that on stream before. Understandable. Have a nice day. You just love Sonic CD? It's your favorite 2D Sonic game? My condolences. But yeah, hopefully what the Forever CD project will do at the very least is make it a lot easier to set up CD. Because I don't know if they're, like, working with the Miracle Edition folks or, like, what's all going on there.
Okay, we'll find Omega soon. Hang in there. I'll have to defeat them first.
I wish it was on Twitch's end. Yeah, it's called Sonic CD Miracle Edition. See, but I don't think it should really be separate from Miracle Edition. Like, having an easier way to set up Miracle Edition is really the dream. I would imagine, anyway, for people who like Sonic CD. Miracle Addiction. Damn right. Got him. Yo, there goes all the time save. Goodbye. Miracle Whip. Do I have a video? No, but Pariah695 does. Just search it up on YouTube. If I made one, it would just be copying his, so there's no reason for me to make one.
I'll take him down, no matter what he does.
I've not been to a Sonic Speed Cafe, but one opened up near my brother's house. So maybe one day I'll go to one. I don't really have any want to go to it aside from content.
I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll see, because Sonic 2 Absolute still doesn't have Amy. But there's an Amy add-on mod that might as well just be be a part of the official project. Because it also includes Hidden Palace for some reason. But it's nice having one less mod on the list. Fart. Oh, my apologies for the yachted folks. I got fine sleep last night, so I don't really know what's going on. It's probably a bit of coming down from stress. Had a lot of work to do today. Happy it's done, though. We boring you? Yeah, could you guys just talk more? Like, It's a good thing we've never invented smell-o-vision. That's one of those we can, but should we? You mean like the unused levels from Sonic 2? There's already a mod for that called Sonic 2 Expanded. Yep, someone put Subways. As if there isn't enough ADHD content on this layout already. Like, you got P-06 itself, plus the timer in P-06, plus the 3 timers on the live split, plus the input display, plus the chat, plus the socials in the bottom left. Hey, check those out. They're really important. Why do I know every mod? Maybe because I've been deeply engrossed in Sonic mods for the last 3 years. 5 years, really. So I've done a lot of stuff. Not enough Mario, no!
Perfect.
Clash of Clans above the socials, true. I could put something in the bottom left. It was like that one time we played Minecraft on stream and I put crowd control, or sorry, Twitch versus. Woo.
This lotus will throw you high in the air.
It actually has kind of been funny that I've been getting a lot more, like, not like a concerning number of comments, but just like almost daily comments now of people being like, does this dude just not shut the fuck up about P-06? Like, it's so annoying. And it's like, what? Where did this come from?
It looks like you need to take them down. You're last.
Well, it's funny to me because, like, in one of the comment chains, it was like, yeah, you know, like, P-06 is cool and stuff, but, like, you know, it kind of gets boring. And it's like, that's because my job is to not necessarily provide variety. It's me working with all the other content creators on the platform to provide variety. Like, people come and go from the channel all the time.
Let's go.
I'll be very happy when I get to do variety in like more of a secure position, but like fine doing mainly P-06 right now. Yeah. Unfortunately, I am victim and probably just did it as well of just like overgeneralizing. It was only, it is like almost daily comments at this point, but it's like one person a day out of the, according to the analytics, you know, hundreds of thousands that watch. Which is kind of crazy that the income I receive is so low with how many views I get, but I guess I just don't know things. I'm happy that a lot of people enjoy what I do, though. Yeah. There will never be a point where I go on camera and I'm like, I'm done with P-06 forever. Unless Sega emails me and says, we're going to sue you for $10 bajillion if you don't stop. Because I think that that is one of the silliest things I see content creators do, is they're like, all right, I'm done with this forever. And like, it's not for like a big reason, it's just like because they don't feel like doing it anymore. Because 9 times out of 10, year later, maybe if they're really stubborn, 2 years later, I see them come back with the reunion stream of them playing the game again. And it's like, no, I'm never gonna retire from P-06. I don't know why I would. It's like asking McDonald's, are you gonna stop making burgers? It's like, fuck no. See, but why would I directly tell my audience, hey, so that thing you like watching me for? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. You know? Like, it's just, it's silly. It's like, if you don't want to do it anymore, just don't do it, but just leave the door open, because you never know that if you're gonna come back to it or not.
It looks like this lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psycho.
Like, I haven't done Shadow Gens in a while, but it's not like I'm never gonna stream Shadow Gens again.
Block them with my psychokinesis.
Hey, don't be besmirching Anderson Paak's name, Malik.
If I can hit that ball with this,
Silk Sonic the Goats.
those enemies look like
It was so great because obviously Bruno Mars is Bruno Mars, and I had found Anderson Paak through a college friend, so that album was just, woo. What's the second song in that album called? I think it's like Fly By Me or Fly. That's my favorite one.
that was easy.
One of my favorite interviews, though, was like they were talking about shit, and like the interviewer asked Bruno like what Anderson has done on the track, and he was like, yeah, I came in with the song 777, I was really feeling it, and then Anderson listened to it and was like, that drum beat's trash, let's do this instead.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
Yeah, Anderson's hella cool. Dude's got so much fucking swagger. His Tiny Desk concert is one of my favorite things to revisit on YouTube. It's so good.
Leave this up to me.
Amy,
I feel it. Sonic was here.
Thankfully, the ball puzzles are actually pretty fun to do in P-06 compared to,
Could get messy.
well, not even comparatively. Like, I think they're just fun because, you know, they work.
I'll destroy all of you.
Or I guess technically, you know, actually, the balls work exactly as intended in Retail 06. Okay, buddy. Okay, Rev, sit down. They work in a terrible way.
Hey, how about going down? Now you can move on, right?
thank you. If I'm not careful,
You could we were ballin'? What?
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them. Well, I guess that's
Yeah, too bad Rev has an actual job. Can't be here. Trash moderator, in my opinion. Oh, okay. You were ballin', true.
so I guess the lock will open.
No! No! Wasn't worried.
Great!
I'm worried about it right now. Keep them dream alive. Well, one of my favorite sayings from one of my favorite streamers, Lethal Frag, is that it takes a lot of different people doing a lot of different things to make this content possible, and I fully believe that shit. Marathon recompiled is Sonic 06 recompiled. Yep. You got it.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
So the Amigos technically do have action gauges that if it's just not visible, then they can't use it. So these cores I'm collecting are filling Blaze's invisible action gauge right now. Marathon recompiled is not finished. Yep, this song's pretty good.
It seems those enemies are involved with that door somehow. In any case, let's try defeating them first. Did
Chaos
you think
disappeared the HUD.
happy with this?
What? What?
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
Where's the entrance to the base?
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
Where go for base? Yo, dude, where's the map right now?
If I use it right, this snowball can be a weapon.
Yeah, we've talked about how it'd be funny if they added artificial load times. They added sports to Minecraft? What does that mean? Why does everybody talk like a damn content creator? I can't figure out anything anymore.
Easy.
Everyone's always baiting their damn messages.
I'm not going to let the Iblis trigger get away.
Ah, I see. Still rocking on the 1.21.11 because me and me mates are using a decent amount of like quality of life mods on our server.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them. It looks like I can jump up and grind them.
Let me be clear. Do. Rocking the Cobblemon, nice. I've been getting my ass kicked in the Pokemon World Tournament in Black and White 2 right now for Haley and I's. Playing through them on the world leaders right now. And I've got Focus Sash, Cloyster with Shell Smash, Icicle Spear, Rock Blast, and Ice Shard. Followed by a multi-scale Dragonite, which I farmed in the Hidden Grotto. Which was a waste of a week, but it was 3 years ago, so. Multi-scale Dragonite with like Fire Punch, Outrage, Dragon Dance, and Earthquake. And then Life Orb, Sheer Force, Darmanitan, baby. I also did a hunt for a Drought Vulpix, which I also got back then. I don't know, I was pretty... Actually, I think it was 2022. I was pretty stupid in 2022. Since you've never played any Pokemon game, then what are you doing here? Because I really wanted to easily win the Pokemon World Tournament, but even with such a stacked Even with such a stacked set of Mons, I still lose probably every 1 in 3. I used to run the Never Melt Ice on the Cloister, but I was like, I kind of need the Focus Sash since this thing just blows over to a to a special move. It's tough because my favorite Pokemon game is probably either Heart Gold and Soul Silver or Black and White 2. Like, I genuinely wish that every single generation of Pokemon could just be remade in Black and White 2's engine. Or just the Gen 5 engine in general. But, like, my favorite generation of Mons is probably somewhere between Gen 2 and 6. I have a lot of good memories with Gen 6, and the anime is certainly a part of that. More messed up bread. Oh, here we go. Welcome back, Real Deal. Yeah, if only I knew about the past powers. Gen 2, not a great dex. See, here's the deal, though, is, like... I like the perspective of, like... Because the difficulty of Pokemon is based on the Pokemon that you use. Also, is this 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. The Gen 2 dex is intentionally, like, weak. To make the game more difficult. Jalapeno cheddar bread and Beats hates it. Yo, Beats, why you hating? Why?
Perfect.
It's a mess? Damn. What would it be like if that shit was optimized then? Well, you can't have Gen 2 without Gen 1. Like, they're linked. I think that second one's gonna hit. Yeah, it is. Like, sorry, dog, you just have to use Gyarados because the game's totally forcing you to.
Might be able to levitate to that spring. Wow! This building's crumbling. Let's clean up
Yeah.
this trash.
The only thing I don't really like about difficulty hacks is, like, I really enjoy Pokemon for the journey. And it's fun to occasionally fall back on, like, the really strong mods if I just want to, like, sweep the game. But it's really annoying to me when, like, the difficulty hacks make it to where you have to use, basically, the strong mods and nothing else. Or else you're just gonna have a terrible time. And, like, I enjoy using my favorites because the game allows me the, like, doesn't force me to use my favorites and, like, the really strong ones versus the difficulty hacks. Like, it becomes less fun to use my favorites when I know I have to use them. Yeah, that's gonna be really sick, the 3D rendered backgrounds, I saw that. I would like more variety in gyms. Pokemon Lazarus is great. I haven't tried, Volt White, like the Redux games on, easy mode. Yo, what's up, Duck? But I know it's designed for normal mode. Castle Skip Pog. I don't think, like, I played Renegade Platinum, and, like, I used revives and shit in the battle, but, like, it wasn't unmanageable. Why don't I turn off camera volumes? Because I like them on. And I have yet for it to be absolutely necessary for me to be any good at this game with the camera volumes on, so... I only really lose, like, maybe 4 seconds on the run because I can't do Sonic's Wave Ocean little loop skip thing easily, and I have to do a extra 1 second setup for Shadow's Crisis City, and that's about it. I wouldn't say that Renplat's, like, the perfect level of difficulty. I would say it still errs on the harder side.
The ground here is unstable with lava. It's probably because of him. I'll take care of this.
Is the experience system, like, changed for it, though? Now, I haven't completed because, Blaze Black and Volt White 2 Redux were, like, at the tail end of my first foray into Pokemon ROM hacks. and I never finished that because I had done 2 runs of Ren Plat. Beats is bullying you again, as he should. Yes, I know Draiano made it.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
I just think that Blaze Black Wool White 2 Redux was like a little bit on the harder side on normal. I'm sure I'll give it another go. I just like the OG Black and White 2 so much. I would love to try Luminescent Platinum now that I'm more familiar with like the later gen Pokemon.
What is that thing? Out of time.
Bro, if we're able to just get every other region in the Gen 5 engine, that'd be insane. Like, I know that's already kind of happening with the Emerald Decomp and the Emerald expansion, but like...
Okay, let's move on.
I would say with my girlfriend Haley, her second real Pokemon adventure out of Heart Gold and Soul Silver being Black and White 2. Because I used to think that, like, Black and White 2 was just the GOAT for, you know, a Pokemon fan. Because while, like, Black and White 1 was a linear experience, like, Black and White 2 just opens the floodgates and gives you tons of mons and side content and,
Now all I have to do is take him down.
like, a weird path through the region. But, like, she says she likes it a lot more than she likes Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Good.
Yo, that'll be insane. Well, insane for, you know, people who actually know that stuff.
Perfect.
But yeah, I am also really excited for the person who created Modern Emeralds. They're creating a fork of Heart and Soul, which is hilarious because Heart and Soul is built off of Modern Emerald. I played Sun and Moon long time ago. I have the game sitting in a box. I have Sun and Ultra Sun. Because I had both Sun and Moon, but then I lent Pokemon Sun to someone. But yeah, the dream would be just to get a remake of every region in Black and White 2. That'd be crazy.
And counterattack.
Yeah, they're more story-based. There's lots of cutscenes. The story is, it's fine. It's not like Black and White, but it's fine.
Darn.
If you don't mind linear progression as well. Because Alola... Gen 6, I'd say Gen 6 is probably also...
Hey, are you trying to crash on purpose?
Like, every generation beyond 5, like, followed the Black and White linearity, rather than the non-linearity of, like, Kanto, Johto, or Black and White 2 Unova.
Good.
They have 2 separate versions of each gen. Because the original idea is that there were exclusives to each game, and you would trade with your friends.
That was so-so.
Besides greed. I don't really think it was done out of malice. And, like, obviously now it's just precedent. Because, like, you can just buy one version and, like, just buy whichever one you think has the better exclusives and then just play that. Alrighty, let's do it.
Let's get going.
Yeah, Luminescent Platinum. Pokemon Luminescent Platinum, which I know is like a remake of Renegade. I actually watched a guy, I don't mind shouting him out, his name's It's RJ, who kind of like became a PokeTuber, but it was really cool because he would actually watch the streams, like these streams, in the very early days. I'm talking shortly after the Shadow release dropped. He would watch the streams, and then I think he made his video on Luminescent Platinum, actually, and then blew up a bit.
I'll be able to reach the other side.
Was it?
Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually.
I know the team's like making a new version or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Like I'm Sonic fan game and mod pilled enough to not really be upset if the distortion world isn't in it. Well, I feel like I'd almost appreciate it more if I got to play version 1.0 before they redid it.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get
Like how I'm gonna appreciate the P-06 last release. There we go. I swung it back to Sonic. Like and subscribe. Beats likes your bread? Yo. Did you get him to try it?
Tails, you saved me.
Yo, that bread looks fire. It kind of looks like mustard in there, to be honest with you. So I get the initial revolt. He emailed you a slice? Yo, that's sick. Attachment technology is getting crazy. I've never played the Blaze mod for Mania, so I don't know. You could 3D print food? Oh man, food businesses would be down for the count. That'd be over. Digital food. I still have like occasional like flashes where I'm like, bruh, everything's just like electricity. Like, how does electricity produce this, man? It's the waves, bro. 500 cigarettes, damn. Up all the day's work. How does one even smoke a cigarette? Oh. I could tell you, but I'd rather not.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
True. True. And then I explode. Well, I learned that if you ever have that feeling where, like, maybe you're in a car and, like, you're looking at all the other cars and you think about how, like, there's a allegedly that there's a person in each of those cars that has, like, friends and family and people who love them and stuff, that's called sondering. The more you know. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, snow jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam and check and Nightbot part along with us, and let's rave. Well, I got bad news for you, Nayland, because, like, smoking weed and shit also fucks up your lungs. I don't know if you can get, I don't know what that means, so BRB, I literally gave you the definition before I said the word. This fucking guy. I'm sorry, I'll put Subway Surfers on the chat for you. I literally said the definition.
Now that's a big snowball.
This man. Can't believe him. Do 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 do. This guy.
Okay.
Who is he? Who is he?
It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful when I break it. If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
AI, please tell me what Stelmo said.
Let's keep going.
Oh, we're cooked, man. Maybe AI gaining super intelligence and wiping out humanity isn't a bad thing.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
Oh, that weed doesn't hurt your lungs? Yeah. I thought you said does for a second, and I was like, what?
Or they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you gotta shake them. That's to Eggman's place. Sweet.
Well, dude, I've talked about before that I'm just, like, so jealous now. Because, like, if you wanted weed, like, you had to smoke it. And, like, there is something about the community of smoking with your friends, but obviously over a long period of time, you're gonna fuck up your lungs. I think that I got pretty lucky in that in the amount of time that I did that stuff, it was short enough to where I think my lungs have basically fully repaired from it. I'd be interested to get an x-ray at some point, but that costs a lot of money that I do not have the funds to splurge on right now, but I hope that's a real story because that's fucking hilarious. Alrighty, Chad, let's get the 360. Woo.
Jump!
But anyway, now, like, you have gummies, you have drinks, you have all that shit. You literally only get the upside in a much more manageable and regulated way than you used to. It's very nice. Yeah, now that it's warm outside, I probably go to the gym, like, every other day at this point, so 4-ish days. You can't? Do you just, like, die? I think that's the best way to do it because it's very regulatory. Oh, what about drinks? Can you have drinks? SMH life sucks, dude. Yeah, you can't purposely alter your mind to use less of it.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Yeah, but I think for the sake of the funsies, 420, I believe, is on Tuesday this year, so we may have a 420 stream. I just tell my lungs to get over it? Fair enough. Can't get the tar in your lungs if you tell it no.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off it. It looks like I can jump.
No, you don't. From my life experience, I would say that weed is absolutely safer than alcohol. Alcohol is obscenely dangerous. And knowing more about it, like, how it's legal is beyond me. Oh, true, Chris. The word no always works. God, that's dark. And I'm sad now. Anyway, yellow guy's on screen. Yeah, the worst part is it makes you super hungry. It definitely gives me the munchies, but I also really just enjoy ingesting food in general, so...
Here comes a billboard.
54. Nice time, nice time. Do do do. Ah! Thank goodness that pipe stopped right before it crushed me. That would have been bad news bananas right there.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground.
Yeah, I don't think there's a spin kick there.
Gotta be careful not to fall off.
Goes you spin kick, I don't think you have time for another blue gem.
Whoa, are you all coming out to say hi?
I'm actually no, the other blue gem is good because the blue gem, you know, one thing I haven't really explained about the blue gem ever is that like the speed burst persists in the air too. I totally fucked that up. Ah!
Nice welcome.
I fucking knew I was gonna do that, man. I knew it. The moment I fucked up the route, I was like, here comes the lava, the lava geyser. Oh, butt cheeks. All right. Once more with feeling this time. All right, here we go.
Get going.
Let's get to going. And actually start the time properly. There we go. Here we go.
Gotta hurry and save Elise.
That's a good question, Beats. I don't know. Watching Sonic 06's cutscenes? No.
If I do a homing attack,
I'd rather do something fun.
I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't
Yo,
hurt
sick.
individually, but they'll cut down my
We're running
range
it. Fuck it. Yo, 38.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Drunk yappers gotta be the worst people? Nah, dude. Drunk yappers are the best.
That was close.
I'd rather have someone yap my ear off than try to get in a fist fight with me. Because they threw up on me. Which I've had happen before.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
That's true, man.
Not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Big and buff, bruh.
Yahoo! What?
If I fail this run, I'm rage quit into Mega Mix Mania. So there's a lot riding on this one. Rage quit to RE9. Buy it for me, coward.
Yeah.
I really want to do like an RE marathon before I play 9 though, because I feel like, because I know you go back to Raccoon City in 9, and like I've never been to Raccoon City, so I feel like that shit would hit so much harder if I actually played the game, you know?
Elise, hold on tight.
Plus, like, why not? I mean, we'll see how the Sonic-a-thon does, and then easy model to put on other series. Like, I would absolutely do a Mario, a Pokemon, and a Resident Evil. For certain. Those would probably have to be every other day, though. interjected with a little Sonic the Hedgehog, you know?
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get
Yo, sick. I'm still holding the dream out. It doesn't matter until Shadows Crisis City. Yeah, bro, that sand ain't lit, and it's actively detrimental to my experience of P-06. Actually crazy. Do 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 do. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat jams, and stumble jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam in the chat. Good night, bye, party along with us, and let's rave! They're dead, man. Slow chat today. Don't know why, but, you know. That's how it be sometimes.
Jump! Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
I'm playing Colin. You don't have to chat. You can just sit and enjoy the stream if you want.
That container will explode. I gotta be careful when I
It is kind of wild though, because like January, February, I was averaging like 70 to 80 people on YouTube, and now it barely hits double digits even with P-06. I don't know what happened there.
Just leave it to me. I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
Maybe I'm falling out of relevancy.
Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them.
True.
We're close to Eggman's place.
Bruh, stumble fell off, y'all. Like, this isn't the first time that I've had a
just made it.
had a low view count on stream. I'm perfectly fine with it, man. Well, like, I'm not. Could much rather there be people here. But I've done enough quiet streams to where I'll be alright. It is. And I could sit here and try and figure out like a million reasons why there aren't very many people here today, but you know. Let's get the 360! Hoo! I've kind of like figured out on like, is it really worth trying to decipher it? Because all the reasons I would think of are things that are out of my control anyway. So like, bum 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 bum. Because usually I'd say the answer, like, if I wasn't playing P-06 is, it's not P-06. But if I am playing P-06 and it's still the case, then, you know.
If it goes underground, because it'll burst forth and try and surprise me.
Oh, P-06 and that one random Shadow the Hedgehog stream I did 2 years ago that one time where there were like 100 people here. And then the internet died, so I couldn't do it. And then I tried again and only like 30 people were there.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Yeah. There's no sense in, like, trying to figure it out, though, like I said. Just, like, enjoy the time for the people that are here having a good time. It's all I can do. All right, Mega Mix Mania it is. Well, Marco, I can't really, like, I could sit here and, like, give you a guess, but I have no idea. I have streamed other Sonic games before, and some people have been here. The only time the number ever exceeds P-06 is if it's, like, a new game release, like Shadow Gens or something. No one needs to help. Like, I'm not complaining. Like, you guys care more about people not being here than I do right now. I'm just here having a good time. We just want the best for me? Well, here's the deal is, like, nobody knows the answer. We can just make really good predictions on what's worked before, so what'll work in the future. Like, I could sit here and give you the analytics that I know my audience is majority within the 15 to 19-year-old range, and that it's a really busy time in school, that college students have midterms, and spring is out, so more people are outside in the evening, and, like, I, like, fucking could just go down the rabbit hole. And, like, also that Emerald's doing a subathon right now, and I share a lot of viewers with Emerald. And, like, I can't change that. I don't want Emerald to stop doing a subathon so more people are here. Like, I don't... Like, it doesn't make any sense to sit and try to, like, mull over the million different reasons why. Sometimes it's just random.
Elmo 2 yellow.
What's up, Bergio? Thank you so much for the Prime for 2, man. Getting started with a Mega Mix Mania speedrun. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, I mean, if you want the best for me, best thing to do is to like, subscribe, and share. The most proven, the most useful merits for a content creator for those 3 things. Yo, sick. Thankfully that's there. I think this is actually slower than my other route, but whatever. It's the route I accidented myself onto, so I'm making it work. Ah, shit. This is actually okay. This is not okay. This is okay. Yo, sick. Yo, what's up, Sirach? How's it going? Let's say, like, my mantra is just, like, you do the volume for the luck to find you, because in terms of success, however you want to ascribe it, is that there's a dose of skill and a dose of luck. You can't be wickedly successful without both. You can be more lucky than you are skillful. I have. And thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. It did not need to do that, but thanks for supporting. But yes, I have heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Yo, what's up, Vex? How's it going, bro? Yo, what's up, J-Mac? Pretty cool fan game. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's always a good day when there's a new fan game on the block. Why does that keep happening? Bally, what's going on? They're not here. Oh my god, quit saying sorry, you motherfuckers. If you enjoy the stream however you want. And if you can't be here, then don't be here. Oh my god. I will be okay. It is my job. Oh. I think I wanna reset this. No, where's my music? Ah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. If she sees you cursing, she'll beat me. Do you want me to ban you instead? If that's not a troll? If you don't tell me that's a troll with your next message, I will ban you. So. Your choice. Because that's a really fucked up thing to joke about. I'm not serious? Okay. Well, I don't tolerate that shit around here, even if it's funny on other places on the internet. Well, you basically just did, Chris. Bad context. Bad context. Discord mod moment? Is that an insult to me, or is that something else? I don't know what that means. Like, I don't mind the edgy joke here or there, but in that context, that was not well delivered. Yo, nice. I actually got up here this time. Alright, see you later, Margot. Since they didn't elaborate, I'm gonna assume it was an insult. And there you go, you hurt my feelings. I hope, hope you're alright. Shiny Minecraft Pokemon? Meh, not in a real game. Yo. The stage is so fucking hard, bro. Ugh. Yeah. Playing the game more and more, I like it more digging my heels into the light dash being weird. Male Combi, yo, Giga Chad Shiny. When are we getting Vepiquade for male Combi? Justice for the males. Bum 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 bum. True. In the same generation, even. Men are oppressed, justice for the males. True. When are we gonna have the white men movement? I think that'll get a lot of backing. Very accommodating toward other groups of people as well. White boy summer. Is there one more? Yes, there is. Wait, no. That actually wasn't a hole. I thought that was a hole. This reminds me of Mario in 1-2. Oh, well, the next one's gonna remind you of Mario a lot more. Bum bum. Do 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 do. Oh, so you're aware of that one. But you ask me common questions other time, Malik. Which is it? Are you gonna remember or not? Oh, okay, okay. Butter me up, why don't you? You. Do, 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 do. Oh, you almost made it, I feel. I don't think you have a comment on every single one, though. If it was paid per watch? Yeah, I feel like that'd be a pretty sweet deal. Who put that Mario in my Sonic game? What the heck was that? What the heck was that, eh? Who putting that in there? Whoa. Oh, I should have split way earlier or whatever. Dude, it's just all the references. Yeah, it is super cool. Oh! Whoa, dude. Absolute domination of that level. Holy shit. Wow. 48 seconds. That's crazy. Meow, meow. Give me that gold. Trying to catch a Pokemon, but types in chat instead. A terrible fate, truly. If it gets views, sure, why not? It seems there are more people being active here than we're watching P-06 at the moment. I guess P-06 must be dead. Time to retire, you know? Well, this is bad, but I don't know. Dude, it's true. When am I gonna play Mario? It's about time for the Sonic dream to die. No one cares what I have to think about the series, man. Alright, guess we're going this way. I think that was actually the good outcome. You ate the music? That's so rude. Ooh, what's, oh, it's just over there. I'm joining the dark side. Now we're just doing Pokemon ROM hack Nuzlocks and Mario challenge runs. Juke! Oh! Haley does not watch my videos. I force her to watch main channel videos before they release as a form of quality control, but she does not watch streams or anything. Oh my gosh. Bonzo thinks the same thing about my content that he thinks about anything else we put on the TV. Just blank stares. Yo, what's up, Hellshake? It's nice to see a Sonic fan in the real world. Am I in the real world, or am I just AI? Yeah, no, Haley gets enough of me not watching my shit. She always likes what I do, but there's probably bias there. She's pretty honest, though. Like, there was actually a pretty big thing she suggested for Iceberg that ended up making the video a lot better. Sora? Kingdom Hearts? What? Yo, didn't fuck up Misty Maze 1, that's massive. Now I just need to not fuck up Misty Maze 2. It's a bit harder of a task. Get up there, boy. Seen a couple other things I followed and they seem monotone compared to yours. Hey, great. I actually got some criticism that the Iceberg video drags with the cameos, but that's one of those things, how I talk about how, like, you have to decide whether or not the criticism matters to you, and that's one of those where I say absolutely not, because all of those people that cameoed are integral to the legacy of Project 06, so. I don't know if I'm good at script writing, I just know how to go from the beginning to the end. I do take a bit of pride, though, in a rare moment, I do take pride in that. Since the 100 facts video, I have always gotten praise for the pacing of my videos, which I think is probably the most important thing about them. So that's cool. That is true. Chaos has never seen me in person. For all I know, it could be AI generated. Considering the deep-fried mic, it was a really bad model at the beginning. Stick to your guns? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Well, I always do my best to learn. Like, I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't get feedback, you know? It's just extrapolating the feedback in a useful manner, because not everybody articulates their feelings in a productive way. But it's just the simple business model of I look at end of month, I look at top 10 thing, I see what does well, try to replicate it in future stuff, and rinse and repeat until successful, hopefully. Throw a little random chance and luck in there. But one of my favorite quotes is, you gotta do the volume for the luck to find you. Because if there's gonna be a random point that hits you, you gotta be there in order for it to hit you, you know? Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I think one of the most freeing things that I realized, and this was really recent, is that I absolutely... Because, like, I feel that there's a lot of denial around, like, oh, man, I don't care what people say online. And for me, I finally admitted to myself that, yes, I absolutely 100% do care what people say about the comment, or about, like, my stuff online and in comments and shit. But I have to I get to decide whether or not I let it affect me. Because that's the most important thing. Because if someone types a hate comment and it doesn't change what you do, then whatever, their comment didn't mean anything. I do care, and, like, I take note of, like, maybe I could have worded that better or something. But, like, ultimately, you can care about it as long as it doesn't affect what you do. That's not a problem. And the catalyst for that, hilariously, is I remember a time when I was in high school. And this was, like, the weirdest, like, interaction I think I ever, like, the most, like, out of character, I want to say, interaction I've ever had with another human being. Is, in the locker room before gym class, someone said to me that, like, my shorts looked dumb or something. And I was like, whatever, bro, I don't care. Or I think I was, like, still wearing my middle school gym shirt in high school or whatever. And they, like, made fun of me for it. And I told the guy, like, I don't really care what you say. And he was like, oh, no, you absolutely care. That's the biggest lie anyone can tell themselves, is that they don't care. And I was like, what? Like, this is coming from, like, your stereotypical ass, like, buff jock dude with the leather jacket with the like varsity sticker on it and shit. And I was like, where did that come from? But that interaction reminded me of, like, yeah, I do care, but it's just whether or not it matters. Yeah, it's kind of like in sports, how whether or not a throw is caught is not only up to the thrower, but also to the catcher. Like, it's both responsibility. Similarly, with just, like, general human interaction. It's not always, like, half and half, but, like, part of a message is in how it's given, and also how you respond to it. You choose whether or not to be offended at things. Emotions are a thing, though. Yeah, he was bullying on another level, I guess. Well, the nice part about saying shit that isn't true, and, well, I'm gonna say, take this with a very, very grain of salt, is that it's sort of like the any publicity is good publicity mentality, because if people are just spreading, like, straight-up lies about you, and then those people come and, like, try to accuse you of shit, and then find out you're just, like, not who they said you were, then, like, whatever. But it can definitely be, You would have replied with, why would you care? Well, you were a much better man than I was at 15 years old. Hearing the story in third person so you have time to, collect your thoughts and hear your reaction in a fine state, Chaos. Well, that's the problem, Malik, is that sometimes your emotions consent for you. It feels like you don't have a choice when your mind's playing the mind game.
It's showtime.
Oh, yeah. Same. But I needed it, because I was a fucking chode. But yeah, that's probably what I would have answered with too nowadays. I've been like, well, why you say that? Why do you care? But yeah, that's with 13 years of further life experience then at that point. Oh, interesting. I wasn't holding any direction there, but it seemed to mess up a bit anyway. People love or hate the bird, it still chirps. That's true. A lot can be gained from listening to others, though. Communication is humanity's superpower, after all. Heard that today. I liked that. As with pretty much anything in life, the answer really is, it depends. It's like there are times where listening to someone else is way more beneficial than listening to yourself. And that's what makes life hard, is you have to make those decisions on whether or not it's worth listening to. Yeah, pretty much the great answer to life is it depends. Yo, nice. Woo! Nope, nope, nope. Get me up here. Okay. Oh, I forgot. That's bad. Best time I'm aiming for? As fast as I can do it. There isn't really, like, a super big amount of information on speedrunning Mega Mix Mania, so I'm just doing it like I did with Project 06, where I'm going by vibes. Like, I could certainly look at some runs, because, like, I think the Sonic any percent time is, like, 22 minutes or something, but it sticks a lot more for me if I go through the trenches of doing it, you know? And also, I'm just having a lot of fun with Mega Mix Mania right now. Like, this probably won't be something that I do in any severity forever, but... What is Mega Mix? So Sonic Mega Mix was a ROM hack for Sonic 1 Vex. Made a long time ago. Its final, like, public version released around the time Sonic Unleashed came out. And the most notable thing about Mega Mix, other than people thinking it's good, is, one of the creators of it was Simon Tomley, who also worked with Christian Whitehead under the name Headcanon to create Sonic Mania. And this is a it's hard to call it reimagining because it's like so, like the quality is vast of Mega Mix Mania compared to regular Mega Mix, which is really cool too because they also implemented a classic mode, which is like basically a one-to-one recreation of the original Mega Mix, whereas this is more of something different. I don't know much about speedruns. Yeah, I'm most well known for speedrunning Sonic P-06, but I'd like to do some other things. Alright, good night, Snook. See, is it an encore, though? Like, this shit is so different. No, shit. Like, it's almost like Breath of the Wild to Zelda 1. I think, it's like not quite as drastic, but it's like the best comparison I can think of. And I'm talking specifically about, like, 4.0B of Megamix, since I haven't played, 0.50, or 5.0, or whatever it is. The leaked one. I know that, like, the 5.0 was leaked to say fuck you to Sonic Retro, but, like, what's the story behind that? Because was, like, one of the creators, like, an admin on Sonic Retro or something? How is releasing it a fuck you to Sonic Retro?
It's showtime.
Oh, damn. Oh, we're actually ahead. Well, we're probably not ahead anymore since I missed that. But how is releasing Megamix 5.0 a fuck you to Sonic Retro? Like, was it a fuck you to, like, the moderators or something? Or was it like a fuck you... See, because my thing is that, like, at least the folks that know about Megamix said that it got leaked, so I guess, like, some of the creators of Megamix were on the Sonic Retro mod team, and then I guess they did something they didn't like or something like that. Yo, what's up, Spielzy? How's it going, bro? Sonic just got cooked. Yo, so not sub. So close, so close. That hyped me up. I definitely want to do another one. Let's go, baby. PB. This goes as a VOD. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. All right, let's cook again. That was good. That run got me pumped. Lots of golds. Alrighty, here we go. Let's go. Thank goodness there's a skip in the tutorial. This would probably be a really rough stage to actually run. Dun 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 dun. Yo, sick. We're running it. Fuck it. Ooh, good jump. Bad jump. Really bad jump. Uh-oh. Wee-woo, wee-woo. I'll drop the reset. I'm dropping the reset. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
YouTube, make sure you smash that like button.
What is this? Oh, that's that. No, don't update those times. Let's do it! Hoo, 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 hoo. The type to say if you don't have anything of value to say, you cannot join. Damn. That's crazy. Little did you know that that's what Chaos says about his Discord server as well. Oh, shit. I just want to get to this level right. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, that's what I do to you, Malik. Because your views are stinky. But don't make fun of mine. Mine are good and cool. They don't smell. Most Discord servers are cancer? True. Yeah, good thing you put that kappa. Mm-hmm. He knows. Sonic got through. What? What did he get through? Sonic, what happened? Oh, I was supposed to jump there. No! That's okay, actually. Whoa. Whoa, my head's spinning. What a wild ride. Jump too early, let's go, baby. Swag-a-laggin'. Hey, you don't have to talk about my Discord server like that, Malik, okay? Okay, bro? Yo, good light dash. And now everything's off cycle. Woo! Woo! I'm losing it. I'm losing it, gamers. Part of their wait, what? They said if you're not part of the autistic hive mind, you're a loser. What? That's crazy. That is some insane shit there. Didn't have a Snickers yet. Bro, some people just need to hear the words from Meowth from the first Pokemon movie. No, that's the remake, Beats. Yeah, that's what the Sonic community feels like, because I know it's a very common story of folks getting bullied for liking Sonic, and now that they can anonymously say things, they get the power to finally undo what was done to them. Unfortunately, the solution to stopping hazing is not more hazing. The first rule of the server was be nice. Dude, that's actually kind of awesome. That's some crazy delusion. You missed the fine print, Malik. It was be nice to them only. Oh no! Oh. Damn. So I think I'm gonna do a quick pivot back to P-06 because of Sonic Any Percent. I have very little time left today, but a Sonic Any Percent will be slightly faster than anything else. So this is what we're doing. Woo! Surely you guys don't mind P-06, right? Can't be too mad. I just PB'd the run before. Surely that break means we're world recording, right? You probably do all the same strats that I do. Chris. I know. Famous Sonic Mania streamer is playing P-06. You don't have... Put the pitchforks down. It's gonna be cool. Trust.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Do you not grab the speed shoes, Chris? You gotta grab the speed shoes. Well, then you're good. I assume you just stole the strat from speedrun.com. Amazon always cites it that when we had this giant, like, 10 people going for test stage record as his favorite time because it was the only time he was actually good at P-06. Oh! I literally got the fucking jump and then I didn't get the... Oh my lord. Every time I mess up a little bit, I start over. It's like muscle memory, and that it actually brings around full circle something I was talking about earlier.
Okay, Sonic.
You watched Revs and decided to beat it, did you? I don't keep up with the leaderboards for this game because they're mostly dormant right now, so...
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship.
Rev be sweating high key for like 2 weeks, and then they crash out and then move on to the next thing.
Let's speed up.
Damn! Rev would be the GOAT if they like 2D Sonic, except they don't, so automatic trash. You did see another kid have a breakdown and kick their parents' car? What? Yeah, dude, you don't want to willingly outnumber yourself. Like, you're asking for trouble there. Why won't you be able to do story runs? Oh, I see.
That was incredible.
Do I plan on having little streamer kids? I don't know if I want to bring a child into this world.
Thanks. Hold on tight.
Maybe when the finances are looking more secure. Just try to copy my strats? Well, if you want to copy my strats, the best strat to copy is to just do full game runs. So that way you build up and like try to finish them. So that way if you mess up a trick a bit, you have improvisation.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Well, you can always look at ways of the world to see how horrible the world is. Because, like, there's always terrible shit going on all the time, and that's been a thing since the beginning of human history. We're just able to view it now because of the internet.
I'm so happy.
I also don't think I'd be a very good dad. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat jams, cat jams, stumble jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jamming in the check, and I bought part along with us, and let's rave. It's been much worse than it has in a long time. Interesting. Joke full circle? Ayo. Stomelia. But yeah, ask me again at like 100k subs, Malik, and I'll let you know.
Now that's a big snowball.
I did not realize how malleable my name was until, well, people started fucking with it.
Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
Just, no, you're gonna clip it? Bet.
It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful when I break it. If I could move without being caught.
Also, don't forget to clip this. Hi, future Stelmo. That's all. I just wanted to say hi from the past. It all started with Smelmo. And it's just expanded since then. So really, I should say, fuck you, Joe. You have a long vacation coming up? My no-life P-06? Do you remember that you have a girlfriend? I know when last release comes out, you're going to be screaming it in the chat, Joe. And I'm going to ignore it, because I'm going to be looking at the game and be like, whoa, woo, wow. Just pretending because Chaos has added me to the beta testing team. I decided for him. Kids these days are cooked regardless, and that's why you decided to have another one? That is quite ironic. Wow, the whole computer is on fire. Evaporated from credits. Well, I can't be removed from the credits if I'm never on them. Let's get the 360! Woo! Do, do, do. Backwards Sonic is the GOAT.
The whole city's on fire.
The whole city's on fire.
If it goes underground,
Okay, bro.
it'll burst forth and try and surprise me. Okay, let's blast through here.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I ever get past the point in which it's possible for me to have biological children, I'm definitely not against adopting. So, like... I actually think that adoption would be cooler in the long run. But that's just me.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off it. It looks like I can jump from there.
How cooked dating is nowadays? Bro, dating's been cooked for like the last 10 years.
That tornado's carrying a car.
But granted, I haven't had to date people in the last... Or I've only dated one person for the last almost 7 years, so... Unfortunately, I can't give dating advice because I don't know.
Here comes a billboard.
AI girlfriend time. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
You'll just be bored in dating? Yeah, I don't know. I'd almost say, and again, this is like Funny Man in Hawaiian shirt playing Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like, life is now perceived as like so condensed. Like, like the way in what we interact with in life just makes it seem like you start a thing and then all of a sudden you're at the finish line right after you started. When like, things take time, but what we interact with on a daily basis is like instantaneous. So like dating is a really weird thing where it's like getting to know somebody takes time, but it's like people are trying to find the one in like the first month of dating and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Because like there's one person in Haley's friend group of people that isn't hitched. And, whew, what a character. What a character, let me tell you. But it's really funny because she's always big on about like, I just don't feel the spark anymore. And it's like, yeah, guess what? That means you're fucking dating the person. Newsflash. The spark isn't always there. It is ignited and goes away, and then comes back, and then goes away. Yeah, I know. Isn't that wild, real deal? Like, it feels weird. It's like instant dopamine, go on my fun box. Instant food, order it online, you know? Like, everything's just so ungodly instantaneous, except for, you know, shit that actually benefits you, you know? When is the raid sponsor? I don't know if I'll ever say never, but I'd say there's a ridiculously unlikely chance in which I would accept a raid sponsor.
Thank you, Knuckles.
Yeah, dude. I get yelled at when I speak on that though, so I'll keep the opinions to myself on that one. What's up, Goober and Green? Oh, there was a raid? Yo. Oh, you mean Raid Shadow Legends. I thought you meant YouTube raid. That's funny. Well, that's why, like, disengaging with social media is so great, because your brain remembers that things take time again. And that's why I think all these successful people constantly tout that it's never been easier to win than it is nowadays, because most folks just want to do things instantly, and if you just have any amount of patience, you're going to get so much farther ahead.
I better hurry up and cross this scale.
I don't really have a daily routine. I just, like,
There's gotta be a switch.
get up and I work. Like, the most semblance of a routine I have is that I usually go to the gym around 1 p.m. and then I start streaming at 4 p.m. Other than that, other waking hours, I'm either, like, doing shit or I'm not doing shit. Unless you're just curious. I guess, are you asking the question because you're just curious, or are you asking the question because you want to emulate something? Because you think I'm successful in any way? And if it's the latter, I'm going to tell you that there's no routine on Earth that's going to help you become more successful. What do I eat? Food, usually.
Police on board?
I missed your message.
I'm almost there. Police, hang on. Yes.
What applies to guys? What are we talking about? Last X was so kingly and got mad I wouldn't cancel plans. Can we not talk to other people? Yeah, and it's like always the scare of like nowadays. Like if you're with somebody and it's like the moment there was someone of the opposite sex, there's automatic accusations and shit. It's crazy. I wake up, I eat, I play Sonic, and I sleep. That's why I don't engage with a lot of other Sonic content, because I spend about 8 hours to 10 hours of my day thinking and doing and making content on the series. Which I think overall has helped things and it's given me a unique voice, because I don't, like,
It looks like you can grab that vine.
look at a lot of stuff, but... Gender equality, these hands are rated E for everyone, true. In the less Beats way to say it, it's that, being an asshole is gender neutral. Jealousy doesn't make sense to you? Well, jealousy is definitely based on an emotion. All right, let's not talk about beating girls up, okay? Oh.
Elise, are you all
Yeah, Lima called me chronically offline. One of my moderators called me chronically offline, which is hilarious. I'm beating something else. Beats. We didn't need to know.
I'm so happy.
He's trying for a baby. Oh no. On another note, because I completely forgot until right now, this was the tangent I wanted to talk about, is Haley and I saw Hoppers, the new Disney Pixar movie,
Let's try going up.
over the weekend, and if anybody's seen it, what do we think of it? That's why we call them Beats the Meats.
Leave it to me.
The marketing of the movie is so bad. I will absolutely agree.
Hey, not bad.
But I really like the movie. I think it's really good. Hoppers. It's the new Disney Pixar movie. The marketing is bad, and it's so funny because the first half of the movie is like I don't want to spoil it, but just like I guess I could say that the first half needs to be the way it is because of the second half. Like, for the second half to be what it is. I know that's, now that I say it out loud, it's incredibly stupid, but like, it's all I can say without spoiling it. Yes, we'll skip Pog.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
I could also say that the second half of the movie, okay, to be a little bit spoilery, is I was very unimpressed in the first half of the movie. Like, it felt like a very by-the-numbers animated movie. But the second half of the movie just goes off the rails. Like, it's fucking crazy. And, like, the first half of the movie has to be mundane in order for the second half to be as good as it is. See, Beats, think of it like a shonen anime. See, it purposefully goes insane, though. Oh, Jesus, that's what I get for looking at chat. That's okay. Okay, you don't have to constantly type L, I get the point. Gotta retract all the messages now. I already read it. I already read it. That's the second time today.
Just made it.
And this is why the YouTube chat isn't on screen.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
I won't.
Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced. Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force. If you attack the switch, the magnet will activate.
It looks like I can grab the handle to move.
I don't think that's enough for a white gem. Oh, it was.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it up to me.
06 level is a tough one. Probably just the castle town, because I like running around with the gems and fucking around in the hub world. If you're talking about P-06, then it's Sonic's Flame Core. That shit's great.
Okay, that's the switch. Just wait, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You are big.
Isn't it great that we have YouTube chat now? Twitch, so that they make you look good by comparison.
These guys never learn.
Even though you're a bunch of... Oh, wait, I forgot. That word actually means something really bad. Even though you're a bunch of... Fanufas. Yeah, bitches. We're bitches. I wasn't gonna say moron. It's a word that me and my friends and actually my brother and brother's friends used to use.
Get on this ball.
Um,
I'll take care of the rest.
But I learned like a year ago that it's actually a slur. So
Dang.
unknowingly.
Switch to turn off the laser.
Knuckles, thanks.
Moving to Twitch makes me lazy. How does that? That doesn't even make sense. It is deer shit. I like that. How the fuck does this movement work again?
There's still this many left.
How's the rent at Twitch?
Great.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. But what I do know is that starting May 1st, I'm going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon where I'm going to be playing through a bunch of Sonic games with sub-goals. So, more details on that coming soon. Don't end. I will be ending after this stage is done. Because I got a Minecraft date tonight. The boys are getting together for Minecraft. Minecraft Mondays. I'll be back tomorrow, don't worry, with more Sonic the Hedgehog. 4 p.m. CST. Lost World will return. Maybe. Stelmo will return and Avengers do there. Hey, we still got the Professor Oaks challenge on hold. Why was that considered? What, the Lost World? It was funny. I got a short from it that made 1 million views, so that was cool. Spinel? RE4? What? I started the stream talking about Resident Evil, and we're ending it talking about Resident Evil. We're done for the day. I'm live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. If you don't know when that is in your time zone, turn the clock back 3.5 hours. And that's when I go live in your neck of the woods, no matter where you are in the world. But hey, if you don't want to do any of that work, I recommend on YouTube, clicking the third link in the description, or on Twitch, just scroll below. You got an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule. You just have to look at the thing, and I assume if you are here, you have eyes to look at the thing. And yeah, I'm doing Sonic because that's what I do. And yes, I'm very good at marketing. Until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I've been Stelmo. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.